Yep. It's your boy Boss Cowboy with J Tuck.
Yeah.
Camp, baby. Woo-wee. Camp, baby. God damn. Man, we finna get it. See, because your boy, turn this down, because I gotta make this real clear. Your boy J Tuck out there acting a straight nut, bruh.
Out there working, man.
My boy J Tuck is out there working, you hear me? So, obviously, man, we all got the channels linked. And I'm excited that we get a chance to talk about the first day with the pads, with the home. So, y'all sit back, man. Y'all sit back and relax, because, you know, J Tuck finna bring it. I got plenty of questions. He are allowing us to borrow his eyes. And obviously, we need his eyes right now. We need my boy eyes. You know, so we finna get it. We finna get it. Make it happen. You know, so first, man, what's your thoughts out there being out there on the first day with the pass? What's your thoughts?
Man, the energy just feels different. You know what I'm saying? The energy feels different. Whole new excitement out here amongst Cowboys fans, man. So I'm loving it. I love what I'm seeing thus far, man. So we'll dive into it.
Yeah. So you say it's a whole different excitement?
Yeah, it's a whole different excitement, bro. It's a whole different excitement. Yeah, man. We'll talk about it here in a second.
Okay. That boy say I don't want to spill the beans right now, man. You got me so curious. Yeah, man. Because you've been out there a couple of times. It looked like it's deeper this year, just from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, as far as the fandom, Cowboys Nation's out there deep, man. I thought it was going to be a cool little Monday. You know, no traffic, everybody at work. No, that was not the case. It was locked and loaded. You know
wow.
So, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, man, this is also a heavy news day. So we got a lot of news to talk about, man. It's a lot. So I just want y'all to know, J Tuck and I, we having each other back. If he missed something, I'm going to get you caught up. If I miss something out there, he go get you caught up. This is a beautiful double team that we got going on, where he is allowing us to borrow his eyes for training camp. So y'all sit back, relax, man. Your boy J Tuck with Boss Cowboy. We go bring y'all the first day of pads. All right, here we go. Getting ready to kick it off, man. Let's go. All right, let's get it, man. All right, here we go. All right, man. Come on in the building, man. It's your boy, BossCowboySports. And we got no other than J Tuck sitting in the hotel today.
Man.
All right, man. So just kind of getting right into it, bro. Let me just start with you, because I got stuff I'm ready to get off my chest, bro. Trust me, it's going to be worth it, J Tuck. You're going to like today's show. Trust me, I got some stuff. You're going to be like, what? But hey, first, we going to start with you.
Yeah, so what I was saying, man, before we started is that it's a different energy. And the thing that I feel, offensively, man, and I said this on Twitter, Brian Schottenheimer, it feels like football. You know what I'm saying? Because, Boss, you play the game, I play the game. And the way that he's showing his leadership, his energy, it just feels different from an offensive standpoint. Now, there was a play where it wasn't actually a play. It was a simple drill. It was probably the second drill of practice. And, CeeDee Lamb, he's the coolest person in the room right now. But Dak hit CeeDee Lamb on kind of like a post route. And, CeeDee Lamb caught it. The crowd goes hooray. Everyone's cheering CeeDee and all this, right? Brian Schottenheimer comes out and corrects. He's like, no, you stem. You stem on this play. You got to stem. You got to bend it. Because if not, like, he was coaching him, right? And he brought all the wide receivers and was showing the importance of stemming the play on the route, right? So it was cool to see. Like, it wasn't that Brian Schottenheimer was coming out there with no fake aggression. He was coming out there from a pure standpoint and just coaching and letting the wide receivers know that, hey, these little miscues can lead to bad misfortunes if that happens. So we got it buttoned up. And CeeDee said, my bad, and went back in the huddle. So it was just that type of energy that I saw. I was just like, this is different. This is different because I just feel like Kelly, and we all know this, he never kind of had that respect. Mastermind, whatever you want to call him, pizza boy, whatever you want to call him, but it didn't feel like a guy that could actually lead a locker room of men. Brian Schottenheimer feels like he can lead a locker room of men, and I saw it throughout the entire first day that I've been here at camp, and I'm interested to kind of see how that transpires, man. It just felt different.
Oh, man, see, I got to be honest, bro. You started something that I didn't expect you to start. So here we go. Since you started this is a perfect segue down this road. So y'all check this out.
Right,
listen up, everybody. This is actually doing free agency. Check this out. I always first start with our guys, right? So when you're looking at our guys, I'm gonna start with first Tolbert, okay? And so when I'm looking at Tolbert, right? The question is, and some of y'all go get butthurt when I say this, and listen, and just listen, okay? Some of y'all, because don't put words in my mouth. I'm very specific on what I'm saying, okay? Listen. There is a possibility. I just want y'all to hear me out. There's a possibility that we're panicking at receiver. There's a possibility that we're panicking. There's a real possibility. And so I'm gonna have to explain this. There's a real possibility that we're panicking at receiver. Okay? And I'm gonna give you a whole lot of reasons why we could be. And so when I'm looking at this, I'm gonna look at this from all angles. So let me explain it. So obviously we know he was under Kellen Moore, right? So under Kellen Moore, it was a whole lot of athletes that had some questionable usage, and Tolbert was one, and it does not align. It makes no sense, because when you think about it and listen to what Steven said himself. But when you look at the fact that even people like Turpin could not hit the field under the Kellen Moore offense, it's more so likely that his offense was way too complicated, especially when you know how his offense worked. Because in his offense, on the option routes, all right, so I'm gonna stop right there. Now, check this out, which happened this morning. Listen.
So,
give us some excitement for another guy in the group. We're waiting for Gallup to bounce back. Tolbert has kind of been an early positive media focal point. Today.
Look how quick he said Turp, bro.
Yeah.
First of all,
see him dance to everyone today?
Trust me. I see it every day. But listen, Turp is the guy.
Okay, we have this fight over that Turpin can't get on the field because he's too small at receiving. Right? If he's the most dangerous dynamic guy, he can get plays designed for him, right?
Yeah, he will. He will. They just got to keep up with him.
He's got the speed and the most freaks out here.
He's crazy. His sticks are insane, Juke. He's very elusive. He's too explosive to not be on the field, and we all understand that. We took note of it as a team. And
we took note of it as a team.
You see him on special teams; he's breaking them 50 every time he touches the ball. So
what's been keeping him off the field then?
Honestly, I don't even know. But
Kellen,
we find out.
Kellen. Wow, look at that look.
Anything else we should know about Kellen?
I didn't say Kellen. Y'all said that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You looked at
okay.
me. I was just
You
joking.
gave a look.
I was just playing.
No, we don't know what the look is.
So before we let you go,
Tuck.
Hold on, dog. Hold on, dog. Hold on, dog.
Yeah, that happened this morning. This morning.
See, what people gotta understand, like, I'm in Kansas City, so I had to get up at 2:00 in the morning, get to the airport. I flew out like at 4:35. So I did not see that.
Yeah. Right.
Bruh. But I would 1,000% confirm with y'all, and I just said that on my live that I just did on my channel a second ago. Kavontae Turpin came fresh out the delivery room and is cutting up in camp. It feels like someone brand new, bro. It feels like somebody brand new. There was a play where he came across on a drag route and he jumped and high pointed and snagged it and ripped it away from the corner. And I had to double check, like, is that non? Like, non is going crazy right now. And the same thing with Jalen Tolbert. And I feel like that's the frustrating part, boss, because we try to warn Cowboys fans. Now, here we go. That's not it, but it's another play, though. Yeah, but Turpin has been going out there going crazy since the moment he touched down in camp, bro. And it's like, it's a new lift to our offense because we know how dynamic he is with the speed and everything. But also the routes. The routes are there. Like, you're seeing the crispness in the routes, the corner routes, the zig routes, the drag routes. Like, he's doing a lot of different things and creating separation where he's damn near impossible to cover. I haven't seen Turpin locked up since I was out there today, like, at all. Like, and he played in the slot a lot. And when he's in the slot, bro, and he hits that full route tree and use the wide side of the field, he's a mismatch nightmare, bro. He's a mismatch nightmare. So I was telling Cowboys fans, y'all free spaces, y'all can mark it, book it, stamp it, sign, seal, deliver. Jalen Tolbert's our wide receiver 4, and then Kavontae Turpin's our wide receiver 4A right now. Book it, stamp it, sign, seal, deliver.
That's
guaranteed.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And see, oh man, and see, when you think about like CeeDee, he gave him a look.
Mm-hmm.
He gave him a look
Right.
like, man, I can't say that, but
Right.
it was Kellen Moore. And see, this is the
Right.
thing, and I just want to say this right now. Everybody that's listening gotta remember, because see, I'm not mad no more, Tuck. I was mad
Right.
when it was confirmed with Jalen Tolbert. I was mad. I'm not mad no more. Now I'm more excited. Like, because last year we was warning. Tuck and I was warning. We was like, bro,
Right.
that dude Kellen, that's the reason
Right.
y'all not seeing Jalen Tolbert. Now, they thought we was crazy.
Right. Right.
But this
They
is
still
saying,
do.
go ahead.
Oh, so they still do. I had someone argue me on Twitter the other day. They're like,
Still?
you crazy to blame Kellen Moore on Jalen Tolbert's growth. And I said, you know what? I didn't argue. So you got it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it. But what they don't see is the mountains of evidence that we compiled. It wasn't just a shock jock theory.
No.
We had the evidence. Everything was there. And then the players are confirming it. And there's 88 confirming him damn self right there. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, boss, like you said, it kind of hurt at first because I realized I don't care. Jalen Tolbert couldn't be that bad where he is not even active. I couldn't believe it, right?
Yeah.
But to see the way that these kids are instantaneously picking up this offense, playing with a new step, a new swagger, just like that, you have to think about the common factor, and it's Kellen Moore. So
Yeah, and which we not beating that dead horse no more. We not on that.
Right.
The whole
Right.
ideal is this. Coach Marv in the building with the fat super chat. I'm putting it to the side, Coach. I'm gonna get right back to it. But the thing now going forward is the positivity. It's the fact that
right.
And I want to ask you a question. First, they asked you a question about a couple of receivers. I'm going to play this other clip by CeeDee Lamb, and we're going to merge this with your training camp eyes because he was singing today, and I think this is a perfect time for you to either confirm or deny. And also, we had a full link in description. We follow the fair use principles, Tuck and I. So the full link is in the description. So you go listen to the full interview and get your full clip. But listen to CeeDee real quick.
He's very aggressive, and the way he wants to win. I mean, that's everybody, and he's looking for the deep ball now. And man, as you see today, is up there. So if you're not gonna back up, this is a warning to everybody. If you're not gonna back up, good luck.
Ooh, I like it.
And he was talking about Dak. So then I'm looking at the clips of practice, bro. It looked like it was bombs away.
Right.
Like, ooh, boom!
Right.
So what was you seeing out there, bro? Because he said before practice that Dak was going vertical. Then I'm looking at all these clips of just bomb after bomb after. What you seeing out there on that, bro?
Yeah, and I think the first thing that really stood out to me today at practice, man, is Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott are now like this. There's no middleman. They're like this. So before practice, it was Dak and Mike McCarthy. They were together. Mike had his play sheet. They're going over different things. Throughout practice, Mike McCarthy is talking to Dak nonstop. After practice, Dak stopped and talked to Mike McCarthy for like 25 minutes while everyone was, doing their thing after practice. So they are like this. And when I see in Dak Prescott, it's the ownership of it's his now. Like, it just feels different. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in full command.
Wait.
Yeah.
See, because you didn't know this next part was coming. See, this is why you got to merge. Listen to this next part of this clip. Listen.
Some of the changes to the offense with Mike versus Kellen.
Really not much, honestly. Just, the way, different play calling, of course, but it's just it's a lot more simpler. All the offense is in Dak's hands now. It's not necessary.
And that's just what Tuck just said. And see, Tuck didn't even know about this interview.
I haven't seen this, man. I haven't seen this yet. I'm about to go watch it after we done.
Listen, man, Tuck. See, now that's called confirmation. Tuck had no idea. But he was just saying, from what I'm seeing, it looks like Dak running it like never before. Listen.
Really, being called from Mike or Kel since last year, but now it's all on Dak. Like, however he's feeling versus the coverage. If he like the matchup, we're gonna call that play. If he likes whatever he likes versus zone, he's gonna call that play. So technically, it's all in Dak's hands, and and we moving much faster at a different pace, and just the ability to go out there and play freely is, you can see it as fun.
Oh, please elaborate, please.
You can see it as fun. Faster, freely, simpler, fun. Like, and I think that is why, y'all, you're seeing a lot of the young guys, who we'll talk about here in a second, they're taking off because it's simplified for them to use their God-given ability. In the wide receiver core, everyone's looking good. Jalen Tolbert looks like a completely different player, y'all. Like, he's looking almost like a first-round prospect the way he's cutting up out there. And Jalen Tolbert has been stuck with Brian Schottenheimer. He's learning from Brandon Cooks. He has a different confidence. And then Turpin, just coming to practice, bro, he looks like a completely different weapon. And so it's like, I know Turpin is your speed guy, but he's being used as a pure wide receiver. Don't just think deep routes, like zig routes, crosses routes, deep drags. Like, he's running it all. Corner routes, like, he's running it all, and he's creating separation. We'll talk about the defense here in a second, but every time, because I watched it heavily, because I feel like Kelvin Joseph had a good practice today, but when Turpin's lined up in that slot, you're holding on for dear life, bro, because you have that full field to go left, right, and he's so agile and so stiff. It's really hard to cover, and you're getting him out in space. And once he gets out in space, we know what Kavontae Turpin can do with this. So right now, we have wide receiver 4 and wide receiver 4A of Jalen Tolbert and Kavontae Turpin. You can stamp, book it. You can clip this and be like, "Hi, Tucky was wrong." But I'm putting money on it that those are your guys in this offense.
See, listen, y'all. I know sometimes people be like, man, boss, why you laugh so much? First of all, I'm a fan first, bro. I'm a fan first, so I know some people want us to be super buttoned up and just stiff. I can't contain my excitement, bro. Like, that's just like watching a touchdown in the game and being just like a golf clap. You wouldn't do it. Don't ask me to do it. See, this is why I'm excited, Tuck. When we did that show on Saturday, because Tuck and I did a show on Saturday where he was highlighting Turpin and Kavontae. And Tolbert, right?
Yeah.
But, dog, I forgot that, like, months earlier, we talked about buying the stock of them two dudes.
Yep. Yeah.
And we didn't say everybody. We said them two. Buy the stock. Like, buy the stock.
Everybody, buy now.
And I'm going to be honest. I was hoping one was right. I wanted to be right on one. To look like we might be right on both. Bro, what does that say to our offense, Tuck?
Yeah, we got... And think about this. This is the wide receiver fours we're talking about. The fours and the five. Right. This is not. I mean, because Brandon Cooks deserves a whole damn show on his own. What he's doing out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is the 4 and the 5. And here's the exciting part about Kavontae Turpin, y'all. We kind of thought that maybe he's a jet sweep guy. Maybe he's a gadget guy. Maybe a screen here and there. No, he's evolved to a full, all-out wide receiver.
Man,
there's plays that he's going out to go get, going to reach. He's going through traffic. Like it's night and day from the guy that we were told last year that he wasn't. And honestly, for me, it was hard for me to buy it because I knew what Kavontae Turpin was at TCU. But granted, he was in the USFL, so maybe there were some differences. But he has the capability to be a dynamic weapon in our offense, and it feels like Mike McCarthy notices that, and he's going to get him the ball. And he was out there with the 1s today, the 2s, like he was getting the opportunity. So you got to be excited about Tolbert and Turpin.
All right, so obviously we go talk about the good news. Unless you had anything else on the receive, I want to kind of pivot to the bad news, and then we go also pivot to solutions. So I'm not sure if you knew this, but Ronald Jones has been suspended for 2 games by the NFL for violation of the league's performance-enhancing substance policy. I'm not saying that he's guilty. I'm not going to go that far because I don't know. But I do know, based on that we are in a sticky situation because running back 2 was already an issue. So I know Tuck told me, man, I'm keeping my eyes on them running backs. So first, let's kind of go through that, and then we'll go through what you're seeing out there from the running backs. We can start with Ronald and his dilemma.
So I honestly, I didn't know if the Cowboys knew about the situation. I didn't find out until post-practice today. But kind of going through the rotation, you had Tony Pollard and Malik Davis with the 1s, right? And Malik Davis was also with the early 2s. Then after Malik Davis, you have Ronald Jones mixed in with Deuce Vaughn. So looking at it right now, if he's going to be suspended for the first 2 games, the guy you're seeing right there in Deuce, and salute to Deuce, I got a good chance to talk to him after practice, even though he's a K-State and I'm a Jayhawker, right? But he sounds like he's ready for the opportunity. So I think that right now it's going to be Tony Pollard, Malik Davis, and Deuce Vaughn as your core 3 running backs, especially if Ronald Jones is going to be out with the suspension. But he's going to get some practice reps. He's still practice, but I think that's your rotation as of right now as far as your 1, 2, 3s.
Now, let me because now we go just bring it all the way around because obviously it's other things going on. I want to kind of spin this to another discussion real quick, and let's talk about it.
One team that I've identified as you being a missing piece for is the Dallas Cowboys. What do you think about that? What do you think about going down there and running with Tony Pollard and playing for that team in that division and going ahead and see if you can get Dallas back to a Super Bowl? Because I think right there, for me, I'm going, he's got to be considering the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Dallas has been, they've been right there. Just need to turn that page the last few years. And like you said, TP is a great running back. Just partnering up with a great running back, with a great running mate, it'll be good, man. So Hey, I don't know.
See, that was before Ronald Jones.
Right.
So, what do we do about that? Like, because I got my thoughts. I wanted to get your thoughts on what do you think the best ways forward should be?
Well, you know me, man. We talked about this with Big Game on the final word and everything. If it's Dalvin Cook in the play, I'm risking it all. Like, I'm going to get I'm going to get Dalvin Cook, bro. Like, there's no ifs and buts about it. If there's any possibility to go get him, I would go get Dalvin Cook. And even though I love 21, I would go get Dalvin Cook over 21. We had that argument, but I feel like what the Cowboys are going to do, Malik Davis is going to be your running back too. And they're going to go with what they already have in house. Because honestly, I didn't know if Ronald Jones was even going to make the roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had some good pass pro today, but I feel like he was a cuffs guy. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a break in case of emergency. But you have Malik, you have Deuce, you also have Hunter Luepke. Like, you have some guys, you have Rico as well. I feel like they're going to go with what they have already in-house, and I feel like this Ronald Jones thing isn't going to disrupt anything. But for me personally, I'm all about solving the question marks. But let's get rid of the question marks, and you can get rid of all 4 or 5 of these guys and just go get Dalvin Cook and not have to worry and sleep good at night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just don't think that's how the Cowboys function. They're just not going to do it. So I think it's going to be Malik Davis and the young guys getting their opportunity behind Tony Pollard.
And that's likely something they was going to do anyway. Yeah. Because we know the history of the Dallas Cowboys is they don't really deal with outside free agents. I call them bastards. Let me take some of these super chats real quick because they starting to stack up. And then we'll take some phone calls if you're cool with that.
Yeah,
and then we can get back into other stuff you want to talk about. So
I got all night, man. I got all night. We can cook.
Hey, now keep in mind, Tuck has been up since 2 in the morning, y'all.
2. But I'm going, man. I'm sitting in my zone. I'm a crash already.
The first thing he said when he got behind the scenes, he said, "Boss, I'm tired, dog." So y'all, first of all, make sure y'all shoot him some super chats as well. He giving us more than overtime. This is for the point of abusing himself.
Nah, I'm good, though.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all, though.
So my first super chat came from Kevin. He said, "Further proof Pookie Moore didn't have a clue on how to utilize all that talent on the field." Facts. See, that's why I played that clip. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the good thing about people that follow Tuck, that follow me, that follow the OC. We've been already telling y'all about this stuff. Like, so people that follow our channels, this is like, we know. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. So, what else do you have to talk about?
Oh, what else is to talk about? Like, you beating the drum with us. Dead horse. So check this out, my boy Coach. He said, "Talk me off the ledge. Tyron getting tossed by Parsons today bothers me. On air Saturday, he got shook. Tyron looks old. Is he done? Still looks great."
Absolutely not. Tyron is perfectly fine. And here's the thing. We'll talk about the offensive line in a second. But Cowboys Nation, y'all should be excited. Now, granted, knock on wood, that left side looks good with having Tyler and Tyron on that left side. Because they are talking about the Micah thing. And here's what I want to tell y'all. Micah's a damn Mike. They need to take Micah off the practice field so we can get some reps in, get some clean. Because he's just like out there, like they can't. Like Micah's just everywhere, A gap, B gap, off the edge. Like, bro, you gotta calm down so you can get some of these plays off. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, so I'm not gonna hold that versus Tyron. But Micah came off the edge, bro, and lifted Tyron's mitt off his boots. You know what I'm saying? But there was also a situation, because I've been telling everybody, my pay-per-view matchup I wanted to see, you had Mozzie Smith line up in that 3-tech, and I tell you, when them boys came down and combo blocked on Mozzie, it was just grown man strength. This is a different strength, a different type of power. You know what I'm saying? So to my guy Mozzie, he's a big dude, man. But yeah, so no, absolutely not, man. Tyron looks good. Terrence looks good. Tyler looks good to left guard. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that Micah's just a pure menace out there just wreaking havoc. You know what I'm saying? At camp already. He told me he was going to do it. He's like, y'all out there doing camping trips and all that, only to get wrecked here in a few weeks. Like, Micah meant it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and then also, Coach, because I respect Coach greatly. He has a good eye. He has a great mind. Right. I would say, Coach, I think you got a reason to be concerned. At the same time, being Micah destroyed Steele last year. Like, he destroyed
Right.
him, you know?
Right.
So,
Right.
to the point, people was like, it still got it? It was like, well, you know, he going against Micah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, every
And
day.
here's what people got. And here's what people don't understand. Like, you know, like when you see things on Twitter and social media, right? A lot of these drills, when y'all see havoc, it might just be a drill where Mike McCarthy's doing a situation. It's like 3rd and 11, right? So Mike and those guys is going to peel their ears back and just come forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's different layers that kind of go into some of these clips and drills that y'all seeing. If you know it's 3rd and 11, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about the run. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is scripted. So, you know, I'm not too concerned with Tyron. Yes, he's getting older. Yes, he has injuries. But, you know, Tyron looked great today. Still looked great today. So did Tyler. Both Tylers, actually. I mean, my boy Tyler B threw a punch. My boy Tyler B.
Talk to me.
Today, man.
Talk to me. What?
Yeah. The first camp fight today, man, was Tyler B. Artist saying we ain't going like that, man. So, yeah. So it's like, you know, I like the chippiness. I like the feistiness. But yeah, I'm not too concerned with Tyron Smith. My only concern with Tyron Smith is keeping him healthy. So.
Okay, cool. So let me go back to the rest of these super chats real quick. The other one came from Dwayne Morris, and then we go take some calls. He said,
okay.
Hey, Boss and Tuck, by the end of the season, Tolbert will supplant Gallup as the 3rd receiver. Bold. I can see it, though.
Is Gallup healthy, Gallup, or no? I mean,
I'm assuming healthy from reports.
Purely healthy, I don't see it because Michael Gallup had a hell of a day today, and he had a few big catches on Stephon Gilmore. So, looking at Michael Gallup, he has more pep in his step, and it's simplified offense for him. But, you know, his role was already simplified. You know, 9 routes, big slants, you know what I'm saying? But just watching him closely, it feels like the burst. And I did a video on this, I think, a month ago, you know, kind of comparing him pre-ACL versus post-ACL. And, you know, I feel like there's that burst off the line of scrimmage when it comes to Michael Gallup that I'm already seeing at camp. So, yeah, he beat Gilmore on a deep pass. So, you know, if Tolbert's going to take that spot, he's going to have to earn it. But here's the thing, Cowboys Nation, what we can't do. We can't get too quick in a 17-game season to start depleting depth. You know what I'm saying? And playing favorites, right? So I feel like right now you keep Michael Gallup, you keep Jalen Tolbert, you keep Kavontae, Turpin, and you let the season play out because depth's the most important piece because, you know, one thing can happen, hamstring, ankle, whatever, and things drastically change. But I'm not moving on from Gallup for Tolbert yet. Next year, this will be a conversation, but that's this year now.
Hold on real quick. We got us an issue real quick. We got to handle this. We got to clean up, man. We got to clean up the house. What in the world? Oh, close to 300 people and only 92 likes. I get it. See, Tuck, he came in and he came in hot. I get it. Let's take a pause though, bro. Like everybody. And not only hit the like on my channel, hit it on Tuck channel. Also hit the subscribe. Like just real quick. That's way too many people obviously in this building getting this content to not have it to where everybody benefit. Again, Tuck has been up since 2 a.m. I just want to, is that not worth a like? Come on, y'all. And then he confirming stuff like just with his eyes. He said with his eyes, Dak running offense. He didn't hear that. He saw that with his eyes. You got to reward that with a like, dog. Come on.
So, and I'll say this, y'all, the power of sharing the content, because y'all see the photos that I posted, with Deuce and, Diggs. They know who we are now. You know what I'm saying? They know who the new media are. I talked to them, and the one thing they said is that, they appreciate it. They appreciate me for fighting their battles for them, because sometimes they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see me. So it was just all love, man. Just kind of just shaking the hand. They know, like, oh, yeah, you Tuck. Okay, cool, bro. Like, yes, I see you. You know what I'm saying? So, they see the work that we're doing. Everyone sees the work we're doing. But y'all sharing, liking, getting the content, it just spreads the awareness, what we do in our community. Speak to my guy, man, Law. Keep Law in y'all prayers. My guy's out there cooking, doing the best that he can do, still moving mountains, man. So speak to my guy, Law. Shango was actually in that picture, too, with me, man. So the OG Shango. So yeah, it's just a salute to the community, man, and the respect that the players are showing, the media is showing. You know, it's all about sharing the content and spreading the word because a lot of people don't know. You know, a lot of people don't understand what's really going on. So just want to get that out the way.
Yeah, and I want to show them pictures because boys need to know you out there working, bro. You know what I mean? This ain't no vacation. This work.
Yeah, like maybe Thursday, my last day, I might vacation, you know, grab a beer, sit up, you know what I'm saying, chill. But like, I was locked in to the point where it's like I couldn't record because I was looking for things. And then also, I was so close is when they were calling some of the plays, some of the language was coming through my camera. So I was like, I might as well stop recording because that's the last thing I want to get out, right? So,
perfect.
You know, for me, like, I ain't gonna share all that. So, for me, it was really just watching and observing. You know what I'm saying? It's like scouting, right? So even with the kicking competition they start off with, you know, that's what really set things off. But it's like you have so many different things going on. People want to come up and shake your hand. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm kind of locked in right now. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's all about, man. Coming here, trusting my eyes, doing the work, and bringing the content back to y'all. So,
and let me be real too, real quick. Tuck look tired, y'all. For real, man.
I'm tired.
My boy look tired, bro. Usually he's fresh eyed. No, that boy look at me. Hold on, look at me. Get a good look at me, and then let me put the camera on Tuck. It's different to the eyes. No, you can't hide it, dog. You can't hide the fatigue, bro.
I'm tired, bro. Man. And I went downstairs and bought these sodas, bro. And he got these things charged. I can't even get them open, man. I need some caffeine or something, man. So, you know, but we gonna make it work. We gonna make it work.
Yeah, we gonna make it work. All right, so we're gonna get back to these super chats, take a couple of calls, and we're gonna let you get to bed, bro. Unless you got some more stuff to give us. You cooking still?
Good, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Overtime. Let's go. All right, so my boy Elp say Ronald Jones would be this year's James Washington. Shout out to Law Nation. My boy Elp. Yeah. And Pastor Taft said, boss, what about trading for Jonathan Taylor? He is only $23 million with $5 million on the books. Give up a third or a fourth. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Totally makes sense.
I would say I would, absolutely. But y'all know teams not going to, you know what I'm saying? Teams always try to hit us over the head. They're not going to take no third. And they want a first or something crazy, outlandish. You know what I'm saying? But by all means, I would at least call and see if they go with Jonathan Taylor. But once again, there's still quality running backs out there. You have Leonard Fournette. You have Zeke. You have Kareem Hunt. You got Dalvin Cook. Right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And there's going to be a wave of players as well. So, you know, I like Malik. You know what I'm saying? But here's the crazy part, boss. That picture you showed with 21, and then hearing that what CeeDee just said about you better back up. You give light boxes to this man right here.
I'm gone. Bye. I'm done. I don't even want to hear no more talk.
Yeah. I mean, if you give light, put 6-7 in the box versus Zeke, you gonna have to make a life decision. So you know.
I'm gonna say a life decision.
Nah. Make a life decision, bro.
And see, people don't. Why can't we have this conversation, Tuck? Especially knowing that Ronald Jones suspended. At what point do we consider it, Tuck? Do we even consider it?
I don't know, man.
I'll tell you when we should consider it. After preseason game 2.
You ready to see what you got?
After we saw him, we see him. Like, let's see him. You know what I mean? Right. After we see everybody, and you can like put it on tape, and you got a full assessment. Because see, Malik Davis been consistent. He deserve a crack. Everybody should be in agreement that he deserve first cracks. But if he get hurt, you just get on the phone, bro. Like for real.
Yeah. Hold up, boss. One second, man. Salute to my guy Smoke with the big super chat, man. $50 holler, bro. Appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate that, Smoke.
He said, Boston J Tuck, what did I tell you about the speed we have on this team now, bro? Get them in space, yak everyone up. Juice will cut a fool, bet that. Defense is tough as hell and would act a fool too. Man, I'm fired up, bro. Let's go, boys. Yeah, I agree, bro. We can yak everybody up. And that's the thing about this West Coast offense. Yak, bro. Yak. And Lisa, appreciate the the $10 holler too as well. With all your content and get some rest. Yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna get some refresh tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be back at it. But we still cooking. Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for all the support.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. And as y'all can see, we doing a better job of getting to y'all super chats. Coach Marv, he sent this early. He said, I've been saying from day one that Kellen was not a leader of men and not a coach that knew how to get the best out of the talent we had. Just look at TP for 3 years. And see, that's what Tuck was talking about out the gate. And I think that's what energized Coach Marv's super chat right here was what you was talking about with Brian and how he wasn't satisfied with just the play. He was also looking at the fact that he didn't run the route correctly and still jump down on CeeDee neck. You know, and you got the sense that, yeah, that's a leader of men. Like, I think we should be, maybe we've been burned too much, but we should be very optimistic about the season, bro.
You should. You should. And I've been telling Cowboys fans you have every right to be, right? But here's what I was saying, boss. It really reminds me of the last time I was out here in Oxnard was 2021. So that was after the pandemic. That was after the historically worst defense than ever. We had Mike Nolan and we had Dan Quinn. That same feel I got watching Dan Quinn run the defense where it was sped up, faster, players using their natural instincts. Like everything that I felt from the defense back in 2021, I now feel that with our offense this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just like we have a teacher. We have a hard-nosed guy. And remember, like this is Schottenheimer, y'all. This is Schottenheimer. This is NFL pedigree right here that you have in house, and so it just feels like football. And I feel like the players like being coached. You know what I'm saying? Like because here's the thing, right? CeeDee Lamb in that video, he had opportunity. Oh no, Kellen, that's my guy. Like you know what I'm saying? He chose to give that look. You know what I'm saying? So that speaks volume that he even chose to give that look. And I just feel like you have a football guy in the room with Mike and Schottenheimer versus kind of a substitute teacher where you can kind of just run free and just do whatever. So it's gonna be accountability, I feel like, offensively this year. I'll say it that way.
Let me take some calls because I was gonna throw some bonus out here, but what I was getting, it wasn't really nothing. So, hey, we got the phone lines open now, man. So y'all go ahead and call on in. Y'all don't work Tuck too hard. Be very courteous. All right, be very courteous. All right, here we go.
Oh, good. What's up, man? Take some blue chews.
Boss Cowboy Sports with J Tuck. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't got you hooked up yet. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm doing way too much. Give me 1 second. Okay, you hooked up now. You hooked up. Go ahead.
What's going on, Coach Marv, man?
What's up, Coach?
Hey, man. Yeah, man. Listen, man. This is crazy, man. Me and Boss, I don't think we have to remember the conversation we had about how this offense is going to look. And I told you basically what J Tuck has been seeing out there. Balls on the move, catching the ball, getting our yak yards back up because we was almost butt naked last in the league with yak yards last year.
Ooh.
With guys like CeeDee Lamb, who is a yak yard guy. We had Tolbert we had Turpin on this team. It's ridiculous that we was in the bottom of the league with yak yards because every time we caught the ball, as I was saying to be last season, we don't want these guys catching the ball with their back to the goalpost. We want them to catch the ball with them looking at the goalpost and hoping they'll miss tackle, and then we can be bumping our head against the goalpost for a touchdown. So that makes the game much easier for your quarterback of getting yak yards. I do have a question. I do have a concern about Jones. Now, I have been a component of Jones being maybe a solid number 2, but with this type of team, a statement has to be said. And this is the statement. You get suspended 2 games, you just got cut. Because I don't want that to set in that this train is going to be waiting on anybody for 2 games. That's because if I think back, you're a number 2 guy. you're not a number one guy. If I can't replace a number two guy and get that, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I just don't want the tone of anything distractions of being suspended or discipline or anything else to derail of what we're trying to set up here. And the foundation that the Cowboys are setting up is one mentality, one tempo, one identity. So you can't have that, and that could be a message to all these young guys. Even though that they're tightening the screws up, that'll make everybody get a little bit more focused to understand that we're in the business of doing some big things this year, and we're not having any hiccups or anything that derails us for something that you may have done that's outside of football, that's not on the focus of getting to the championship. So that's what I'm saying, because there's other guys out there that you can pick up to be a number two guy, because TP is going to be your number one guy. That's who he's going to be. It's time. So that's what, people might say, oh, Coach, you're being a little tough. But no, this team is set up to have positive things. We don't need this young team to hear about, oh, we got to wait on you 2 games. I don't need to wait on no backup for 2 games. I don't need to wait on no backup for 2 games. Let's get somebody else in camp, send him on his way, pay him $1 million, send him on his way, and bring somebody else in here to get rolling. Well, that's where I would be.
I appreciate that, Coach. Let us address that real quick. That's a good thought. Let's take it.
Brother.
All right, thank you, Coach. That was Coach Marv, and very, former head coach who always bring a higher level. What's your thoughts on that? First, also we have Aisha in the building. She say, "My guys, what's up, girl?
Superstar.
What's up? What's going on?" And then,
so here's my thoughts, right? Because Coach Marv's comments got my gears thinking. So I'm not sure how everything works out. About to look into it.
Yeah.
But with his suspension, could he be a practice squad stash now?
Yeah, and I also said, that's why I said I don't want to rush. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes things are not what they seem. I don't know enough yet, but let's just say if he really did what he allegedly is accused of, I can feel Coach Marv. But me sitting in a place to not having all the facts, I would be slow. So, yeah. We got us another call.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
J Tuck and Boss Cowboy Sports.
And I told you.
You got us up on the background. Turn us down in the background.
I got you. I'm gonna get on mute.
Yeah, I could hear Coach Marv loud. Go ahead though.
Yeah, Coach Marv. Am I good, man? Or
you sound good, bro. You sound good.
You good.
Okay. Good. Hey, listen, man. First, I want to say, boss, man, listen, you're a legend, bro. I watch you, your show, Tuck. I can't say enough kind words about you, man. You're genuine. You know football. You guys lit up New Jersey tonight. I'm in Atlantic City. I just have a question for you, man. I want to know. I'm with the Short Man gang. I'm with, I'm for Deuce and Turpin, but my wife's family is Pacheco and what you call I forgot his name. But he's on linebacker, Marquise Bell. That's my wife's family from Richmond, New Jersey. You think the Bell's gonna get on the field this year?
Oh yes. Oh, sorry, I'm not sure if you can hear me yet. Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on. Y'all can't hear each other. Tuck is gonna answer your question real quick. If you got a second question, go ahead and get it in.
Yeah, that was it. I just want to know if you think Bell's gonna get any burn this year on the field.
Okay, Tuck is gonna go ahead and address that. Who was I speaking with?
This is Rome the Grateful.
Rome the Grateful. Hey man, I appreciate your call. We gonna address it right now, bro. And I'm glad we made New Jersey light up for you, big dog.
Man, I don't just like your show, boss. I love it, man. I love you, bro.
Man, I love you too, man. And appreciate the love, man, you gave me and Tuck. That mean a lot. We gonna address your question right now.
Yes, Tuck. Thank you, Tuck.
All right, go ahead, Tuck.
Yeah, man, I love Marquise Bell. Like, he was a kid I was super high on last year. He's actually in the rotation when it comes to the safeties this year, especially with Donovan Wilson being out with the calf injury. So he's rotating out there. So yeah, I would expect Marquise Bell, if you want to kind of guess like an unknown that a lot of Cowboys fans don't know, to actually be out there probably week one getting some reps, I would say it would be Marquise Bell as of right now. I feel like he's going to be the lead dog to probably replace, I don't want to say replace, but kind of fill that void for Donovan, unless they do something with like Izzy Nkwamu or kind of plug somebody else in there. So I feel like this is the year that Cowboys fans will actually really see a lot more Marquise Bell than what we saw last year. So I'm super high, man. I would buy now on Marquise Bell, to be honest with you.
And the cool thing is when we interviewed Hooker at SportsCon, he brought up Israel and Bell as the young dogs to watch that nobody talking about. Because I think it was West Coast that asked him that question. Who are the young bulls that nobody talking about? And he brought up Israel and Bell, bro. And he said that they look different. I wish we had Aisha here so we could confirm that. Because she could see him.
Well, I'll say this. The same I'll say about Israel, because I didn't see Marquise last year, but seeing Israel Nkwamu up close and personal, he's put on size, man. Like I said, Dan Quinn really has a type, because Israel Nkwamu, Nashawn Wright, Marquise Bell, they damn near look like they Mavericks player, y'all. Like, they are just tall, like long arms, kind of slender frame. But I can see that Israel's starting to grow a little bit. He's kind of added some bulk this year, kind of look more like a safety. So I would definitely say, Israel Nkwamu and Marquise Bell are going to be some of those guys who's going to be a jackknife that Dan Quinn's going to utilize in our defense.
That question is for you, that chat right there.
Yeah, so when it comes to the corners, so Deron Bland had another good day of practice. So I'll say this, right? So you had Stephon Gilmore, Trayvon Diggs was out. I'm not sure what Trayvon was doing. I think the toe injury, but he wasn't really involved in practice today at all. Like, he was with Ryan Clark pretty much the majority of the day. But so you have Stephon Gilmore, Nashawn Wright, but a player that Cowboys fans need to watch. And I was unfamiliar. This kid flew under my radar, and he lives in my own damn neighborhood, so I kind of feel embarrassed. Eric Scott Jr., y'all. Eric Scott Jr. is a scrappy, feisty, athletic dog. And I'm just like, okay. And he played a lot on the outside. So when Gilmore came out, he rotated on the outside where Kelvin Joseph is playing. And Kelvin Joseph got a lot of reps in the inside. Kelvin Joseph didn't even play outside corner all today, and I don't think he's played it much leading up to today. So he played a lot of nickel today. But Deron Bland, looks like Deron Bland. But I would definitely keep an eye on Eric Scott. I got to talk to his family, good people. I was like, yeah, what's up, neighbor? But he's just a scrappy kid. And I didn't see it in the film, you know what I'm saying? I just saw the athleticism, but he's out there battling. Like, every rep, he's playing for the ball. I always try to teach people, right? And you play corner balls, right? Yeah. You can either win at the line of scrimmage, you can win when the ball's in the air, or you can win when the ball's being received. Like, he's always fighting through the ball. So even when he gets beat, he's punching at it, he's scrapping at it. So I would put Eric Scott Jr. on your watch list, man, because the kid's definitely get some opportunity, and he's out there fighting already at camp.
And see,
he had a few plays today. I was like, listen, bro, don't be taking people down to the ground. Like, chill a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, now, I don't know if y'all observed what Tuck just did there, but it was something called integrity. See, Tuck just admitted this is what lets you know you can trust people content on what he just did. He said, I didn't see what I'm seeing today on the film. See, he could have bragged. I always knew Eric. I knew. He was like, I ain't see it. Like, see, you can trust people that's like that, because a lot of us, we looking to brag. You know what I mean? But the fact that Tuck was like, this is a new Eric I'm seeing. See, I appreciate that honesty, bro. I appreciate you just being like, hey, they moved up for him. I ain't know why. And I'm going to be honest, I ain't know why. I was like, why you move up for this dude, man?
Yeah. Okay, and then when I watched the film, it was Jalen Tolbert out there dogging him.
Right! Like, see, because I watched the Jalen Tolbert film, too. I was like, him?
Yeah.
Like, Jalen cooked him bad.
Yeah. Well, the crazy part is, right, because they were like 4 kids from Kansas City got their name called, and they kept saying the Dallas Cowboys. Who the hell we draft from Kansas City? You know what I'm saying? I'm going through my notes, like, who the hell we get? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the kid's out there scrappy. He's out there scrappy. He's always fighting to the ball, playing aggressive at the line of scrimmage. So I would definitely keep an eye on Eric Scott, you know, for the most part, man. But Deron Bland is Deron Bland. Played solid today. I think you need to see more live action, but I think that the thing that really stood out to me was Kelvin Joseph playing the nickel a lot. Like, that's the only position he really played. So, you know, what's the thoughts? And he had a solid day of practice today. Except when he was lined up against Turpin. You know what I'm saying? He had
Turpin.
Kelvin Joseph, he putting boys in blenders, bro.
Well, see, I like to hear that, though. I do like to see, because I like to hear that the offense is getting off early. Hey, Aisha got something for you. She say, Tuck, it seemed like the O-line held up okay today for the most part. What you think?
They was okay. But like I said, the problem was the damn lion, bro. The damn lion was on the loose. Like Micah was just causing havoc out there. And so it was like, but I feel like for the most part, especially like in run shells and everything, like the offensive line looked good. The left side looked good. Terrence looked good. I just feel like that right guard position, he's got to address it eventually. But Tyler looked good too. Tyler Biotish looked good. Tyler Biotish looked healthy. I got to talk to Tyler a little bit after practice. And so he's in a good mindset. So offensive line looks good. The main thing about their offensive line, y'all, is just finally getting to week one healthy. Because think about this. Even if you go back to 2021, right? Remember the first game versus Tampa, Zach Martin was out with COVID. So you know what I'm saying? Like, we just never had our best five out there. Like, I just want to see our best five out there. And so once we get Zach back, we'll be good. So,
and it looked like Aisha was wanting to take out Micah for better clarity. What's your thoughts? Minus Micah.
Yeah, so so you take out what Micah was doing, and offensive line did good. But here's what I'll say, y'all. The thing that I love most, even though we're talking about the offensive line, when the offensive line did collapse, Dak used them legs.
Oh, yeah, I got clips of that. Yeah,
Dak used them legs. Dak used them legs. So yeah, man. I see my guy Smoke, TJ Bass, a lot of those younger guys, Austin Richards, I like them, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got to be able to stack up on it, stack up on it. But yeah, I think the offensive line played well. It wasn't concerning, and that's the hard part.
And you were talking about Dak using his legs. The thing I like about this particular play right here is he didn't take him all day too, Right. Everybody was covered, and then it opened up, and he took off.
Right. And here's what I was saying. Ooh. Like, when you look at Dak last year, I felt like his biggest struggle when you watched his film was going through the full progression, right? Going front side, getting all the way back side. Like, his reads were too long. I feel like right now it's like a 1-2 check down. The checking down's not get there, get the hell up out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's quick. That's quick processing from Dak. And it's going to make things easier. And I feel like, even though we're not supposed to like them, that's what they did in Philly, bro. Jalen Hurts wasn't going through full progression. It was 1-2, check down, get the hell up out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just lowering the thought process. So I think Dak overall is good. Offensive line looks decent. Still got some work to do. First day of pass, so we'll definitely be watching tomorrow. But there is an area of one concern, Cowboys Nation, and they actually started camp off with this. And we have to address it not now, but right now, and that's these kickers, y'all. The kickers, so honestly, Tristan, I'm not even going to try to butcher his last name. I'll call him Tristan D, right? So they started off with the whole kicking competition. That was the big thing. Mike McCarthy hopped on the microphone. We want to start with kicking competition. Tristan was a little bit shaky from early up in 40, though he made his field goals. It was kind of, just barely sneaking in a few. I feel like the kid, Brandon Aubrey from the USFL. He was more right down the middle. But then once they backed up to the 45, it was damn near all the fans was catching souvenirs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
So it was just like, I don't know, y'all. I feel like it felt like last year, when we had Lirim, Hallelujah, and all them people, then at the end of the day, we said, no, we ain't got it. Had to go get Brett Maher. Looking at it right now, we're going to have to go get somebody. You have to get somebody who's battle-tested, bent to the fire. They did the mojo moments, but if you can't trust that 40, because like they didn't have the strongest leg. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no nets. You know, we were right behind, me and Law and Shango was right behind the goalpost. It wasn't like those field goals were sailing over our heads. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't see the leg. The accuracy was a little iffy. I don't trust it. So that's where I'm at today. If I had to give like one kind of negative mark on practice, it's just that those kickers, I just didn't trust where I saw today.
Man, but do y'all see Tuck giving us this good, bro? Y'all see this new media content we getting? Y'all see this what we getting? Man, I appreciate you so much. Can you take one more call, bro?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Like I said,
all right, just one more. Cause see, I'm feeling bad. The more I look at you, the worse I feel about. I feel like I'm
good, man.
Real talk. I'm like, this boy Tuck is putting in that down for us, bro.
So, hello.
All right, this Boss Cowboy, man. I called you back. I'm with Tuck.
Hey, what's going on, boss?
Hey, what's up?
This is Fresh King, PJ.
Hey,
what's going on? What's up, Tuck? You know what I mean? Question. So, this is my first year going to 10 camp on Saturday. What are the good spots to, stand at? Where the field's at?
All right, so let me hang you up and Tuck will answer that question because he out there, man. I appreciate
that.
All right.
Yeah, appreciate that.
My boy calling for the information real quick. Let me take one more call.
Gotcha.
Hold on, let me take one more, just one more, because that was a quick call. We gotta make Tuck work a little bit. I'm so shady.
Nah, you good.
Hey, what's up, boss?
What's up, man? Who?
Man, you a real one, man.
It's D.
What's up, D? Man?
What's up, D, man? Yeah, you.
Not much, man.
What you got, big dog?
Nah, man. I just wanted to ask Tuck, bro, how I don't know if you've been taking a look at Farniok with old Martin sitting out or whatnot, but I just wanted to kind of get if he has any insight on who's kind of leading some of those. I feel good at what he's saying about time. I know the alarm was kind of ringing for that depth. Still would have liked, certain moves to be made to kind of ensure that depth. But maybe they know something we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, how's Farniok looking? How's I don't know if you got to look at Walesko, but just that depth along the tackles in the interior line. And I'll just sit back and listen, bro.
Appreciate it, D Shift, and also shout out to D Shift, man. He started a channel. He doing his thing.
Yeah.
And D Shift is a good dude, man. Good knowledge. I think he tried to call it straight down the middle, man. So you got 3 questions.
That's
you got
good.
guard, you got tackle, and then where to sit, and then we're gonna let you go.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So with Matt Farniok, I like Matt Farniok at right guard over Josh Ball, of course, right? So Matt Farniok is a solid guy. Like he doesn't have the most strength, right? But he's a high IQ guy that can do combo blocks and he can move. He can move in space. So I like him better at the position than Josh Ball. To be honest, I didn't get to see Matt Walesko. I'm not sure if he even practiced today or not. Because of my angle where I was in the end zone. So I didn't get a good look at Matt Walesko, but I was looking for it. But I'm not sure if he went in because by the time they switched, they did me dirty. Then they rotated all the players. Like they brought them all in. They like shielded like by the time they started making shifts. So I didn't get to see Matt Walesko. But I'll keep an eye on him for tomorrow. So yeah, I would go Farniok over Josh Ball, of course. I'll say this though, Austin Richards, that's a big boy. Like he is a big boy too as well. And so he looks good. My guy TJ Bass, he got some good reps. But then it's kind of hard to judge, right? Because some of those reps they're getting is third team offense versus third team defense, right? So, it's one of those things where sometimes they like to blend, and I would like to see, all right, let's see if TJ Bass can bang a little bit with Osa, Numbo. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit different. So I'll keep my eye on Matt Walesko, but I wasn't sure if he even practiced today or not. I didn't see much from Matt Walesko, to be honest with you, because I know he was battling the illness. And the question about where to sit at camp. So here's the thing. I'm going to cut it with y'all raw, bro. Jerry Jones is now trying to get the almighty dollar when it comes to camp. So the camp is free to get in where you can sit in the bleachers. So you can sit in the bleachers. It's free, right? Now, there's an area that's like by the fence that you can pay to get in, like $25, but they sell out so damn quick, right? So, like, by the time I got there, they said it was all sold out, so you couldn't get there. So boom, the $20 standing near the rail is all checked out, which used to be free. That changed. Now they have a VIP section, and I'm not trying to knock the Cowboys' wallet. So if I end up missing, you know what I'm saying, they got me. Don't do it, y'all, because what you're pretty much doing is taking your $250 for that VIP section and taking it to Vegas and gambling. Because you can sit there and get the shaded area on the side. You have your private access. You have drinks and food. And the Cowboys might mess around and have all the action on the free side of the field, and you get to see nothing. So for the people who paid $250 on Saturday, they got absolutely nothing. And the people who paid nothing got all the action on Saturday, okay? Now today, the people who paid nothing, they saw an empty field, and everybody on the VIP side saw all the action. So it's a coin flip whether you're going to get to see practice or not. Save the $250. So if I'm telling you, go in for free, maybe do the gate if you can get in. If not, just enjoy the ambiance of being an Allen Cowboys fans and can, because that $250, bro, is not worth it. It's not.
See, you can only get this from new media, man. That level of game, that level of how to protect your pockets while trying to experience this, man, this is gold. And why in the world do we only have 210 likes with 335 people watching, dog?
Let's get them up, man. We grinded, man. We grinded for y'all. This is the like.
Just look at Tuck, bro. Don't do it for me. Do it for Tuck. Just look. He on fumes, y'all. And every time I say it, he say, we good. He lying. He is not good. He is. Look, that is the look of somebody that needs some water and sleep.
I'm out of water, man. I'm about to snap it. I'm about to break this glass bottle open, man. I need some caffeine. They're busting over here, man. I can't open this thing. But nah, keep going, because as soon as I'm done for the day.
I'm done, bro. I'm really done, bro. I'm looking at you. I feel bad. But before we go, man, y'all hit the likes on the way out and see Smoke. First of all, Smoke, I really appreciate you, bro. Dropping 50 on Tuck, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the least Tuck deserve. Up at 2 in the morning, out there in the sun all day, could have ganked this. He could have been like, boss, I'm tired. And I would have understood. I'd have been like, yeah, you've been up at 2 in the morning. You cool. Shit. Tuck was like, I'm there, boss. You know? Yeah. And so we got Tuck to Wednesday. So show love. Tuck is not doing this. You said you got some on Thursday, right? Was it Thursday or Wednesday?
I'm just headed. I'm headed back. I'm headed back after practice on Thursday, so I'll probably be in the airport by the time.
So we might get him in the airport. We might. You know me, man. You know me. I'll try to pull off an airport show. You know me. Especially if Thursday going down, I'll be like, Tuck, just use your phone, bro. Let's go. But we got Tuck at least to Wednesday, y'all. So let's give him incentive to stay. And I say with money, bro, I'm going to be all the way honest with you. Put money in the man's pocket. This type of stuff, when he putting in this type of new media stuff, like, this is real, y'all. This is real, bro. Them boys are out there working. You know what I'm saying? They out there networking, asking questions. And I'm only showing you a few pictures. I ain't show you all the pictures. I ain't show you. Shit. I ain't show you all the pictures. It might cause too much jealousy. I ain't trying to make y'all jealous of Tuck now, damn it.
If you don't want to fight, they mad on Twitter at me, man. You know
no, man, no, yeah. We ain't gonna share too much of your blessings, but man, thank you, bro. Yeah. Thank you for allowing us to borrow your eyes. You know, answering our questions. Thank you, Aisha, for coming in the last couple of times Tuck has been here. You also made it better with your questions. Obviously, thank the executives that's in the chat. Y'all always make it dope, you know, the way y'all keep it real, man. But let's let Tuck get up out of here, man. For real, man. Come on now.
I was going to say.
Hold on. Wait. You had something else? Hold on. You know me.
No, I was going to say, man, you know, thank you, God, all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just not the people on my channel, but all the channels, the community, man, for giving us the platform, man. Because y'all see the things that we're accomplishing and the respect that we're being given. And that starts from you, from giving us the platform and giving us the voice, for believing in us, rocking with us, you know, doing our battles for us and saying, nah, Tuck, Boss, Law, you know, whoever. they put in the work. And when y'all do that, a lot of people see it, man. Like I said, once again, for the players to kind of recognize and, you know, kind of say like, yo, like, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for fighting for us. We can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I always see you shooting shots for us being front line. And I told him, I was like, as long as you're a Cowboy, I mean, you go to the Eagles, I ain't going to do it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be front line. I love this team. I believe this team will support your team and call it right down the middle. That's what they said they respect about me and us. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for giving me the platform, man. I do this for y'all, do this for us because it's desperately needed. And salute to all y'all. We'll be back tomorrow.
You ain't lying on that last part you said before I hit this button. You ain't lying. It's them. Like, it's the people that follow us that make us relevant, bro. For real.
Right.
Like, if we didn't have followers, if we didn't have supporters, if we didn't have the chat live the way that it is right, nobody would care about what we saying.
Right. Oh, yeah. I know. Because you remember that you know what I'm saying? I hit that Dak Prescott draft right on the head. Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. But now,
yeah,
it's different.
It's out there. Yeah,
it's out there.
That's a testament to you guys. Man. So you know,
I'm gonna challenge everybody too. I'm gonna challenge everybody in 2023. Let's step it up as a community.
Yeah.
Because I noticed before we get out of here, the movement that we all have together to try to put ideas out there to help the Dallas Cowboys, right? It works a whole lot better with real support. I ain't just talking about subs and likes. I'm talking about people that share, people that give financially, but also share the content, especially sharing the content, tag and influence your people. It's a reason why, and this is true. This is why I can show y'all videos of players recognizing Tuck and Wes and Law. It just walking right over to that's my guy. I got pictures of them doing that. I got videos of them saying, "Oh, that's Tuck." Players. That only happens from y'all sharing, bro. I'm being honest. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you get enough of support. It amplifies everybody's voice, including yours, for real. So I would challenge everybody to also continue to push good ideas, because that's what we all about, man. So it's trying to get good ideas in the bill. Do you have any final words, big dog?
Nah.
You didn't tell people where they can find you, bro.
Oh, yeah. You can find me on all social media platforms. You know, I forgot about that part, man. J Tuck 151. All social media platforms. My YouTube channel is CFO Sports. We at like 9,100 subscribers, so we're trying to get to 10,000 before the season kicks off. If we get to 10,000, 2 subscribers, you're gonna go to the Jets game with me. Get to kick it with me for the home opener, man. So we got some sharing to do. So like, share, comment, run it up.
Run it up. I gotta hit that button on there. Run it up, but you said that perfect.
Run it up.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna hit that.
Run it up.
Run it up,
because you never know, you might be selected, man. So I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Tuck. Good show, bro. As usual, man. Appreciate you greatly, brother.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yes, indeed. Another one. Dallas Cowboys training camp first day with pads with Mr. J Tuck.
Another one.
Let's go. Man, I got too many old players on there. You see me got Zeke, I got Cooper on there. I need to change my B-roll, big dog. Them boys gone.
Yeah.
Ain't they quick? Like, time flies.
Boss
I know.
Cowboy Sports.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all throwing fires up, man. I appreciate that. Much love, man. Executives, y'all stay up. Peace.